Hello, I'm Andy, and it is my job to help you get acquainted with your new product. Now I'm guessing that since you're watching this video, you're the proud new owner of one of these brilliant Sheffield mixers. It looks like a pro, doesn't it? Just don't tell anyone what you really paid for it. They probably wouldn't believe you anyway. Now I'm going to get you mixing and whisking in just a jiffy. So grab your apron and your mixer and I'll show you everything you need to know. Now with your Sheffield mixer, you would have received a mixing, whisking and kneading blade. So let me show you how to fit and remove them. It's quite easy. Grab hold of the locking nut, move it clockwise to lift the head. Grab your mixing bowl with or without ingredients, making sure you line the notches up. Twist so it locks the bowl into the system. Slide up the locking collar, grab hold of a blade, insert it and slide the locking collar down. Grab hold of the locking nut again, switch it to the clockwise position and lower the head of the machine into the bowl. Now you're ready to mix. It's quite simple. If I can do it, you can do it too. Now let's do it in reverse. Grab hold of the locking lever, switch it clockwise, lift the head up, grab hold of the locking collar, slide that up and the blade will simply fall out. Grab hold of the mixing bowl, twist it back the opposite way and lift it out. How easy is that? If I can do it, you can do it too. Okay, now we're ready to mix. We need to lift the head up, grab hold of the locking lever, you remember how to do this, turn it clockwise and lift the head up. Grab hold of the mixing bowl, I've got some eggs in mine. Now carefully align the bowl up with the 3 notches on the base, place it in and slide it clockwise to make sure it's locked in. Now we can place the attachment. Remember, unlock the locking collar here, slide the attachment in and slide it down. We're all locked in. Lower the head again, grab hold of the locking lever, turning it clockwise and lowering the head. Next step, ensure that the control speed is on 0, then we can plug it in. Plug the machine in and turn it on. Now rotate the speed knob, this is the speed knob here, from 1 to 6, 1 being the lowest and 6 being the highest. Voila, we're cooking. How easy was that? Now, very handy tip. There is an extra button on this machine that other machines don't have. It's an egg button. Now this egg button, located up here, is excellent for whipping cream or eggs. It's like a turbocharged button for this machine, and it's for some very serious mixing and whipping. Okay, let me show you. Now let's not get too carried away. How do we stop the machine? Quite easy, 2 ways. The stop button here, which I just did, or by turning the speed control back to 0. Now just a little bit of safety advice. Whenever you finish mixing, before you start moving anything here, go to the power point, unplug your machine, because let me tell you that there's some serious injuries can be caused by out of control mixer. Now, one final little piece of information. The very first time that you use your machine, you may smell a little bit of odour or some smoke. But don't worry, that's perfectly normal. Don't panic. It's just a temporary coating that they put on the motor to protect it during shipping. Of course, if there are any loud explosions, just kidding. How easy was that? Now that I've got my ingredients in the bowl, I'm ready to go. But please ensure you do not exceed 1500 grams. Let's be fair, it's not quite an industrial machine. Place the mixing bowl on the base, lock in my blade. You all remember how to do this, don't you? Lower the head, ensure everything is turned off here. I plug the machine in because it's safe. And I simply push the flour button. The appliance will mix automatically for 6 minutes. You can mix longer if you want by pressing the stop button and it will continue manually. But to stop it at any time, press the stop button. How simple is that? Fresh bread. Now we talked about this earlier. There is a trick to whipping which I'm going to show you. But first let me give you a handy hint. Don't bother beating anything less than 4 eggs or 250 ml of cream at any time. Not only will the machine not perform very well, but it's really not worth the cleaning up. Hey, come on, if you want to beat 1 egg, just use the hand whisk. It's great exercise. Anyway, put the ingredients into the bowl. Place the bowl on the base. You'll remember how to do this, don't you? Lock in the whisk attachment. Lower the head. Ensure everything is off on the mixer. Plug it in. and simply press the magic egg button. Again, it will mix for 6 minutes at maximum speed. You can of course override this by pressing the stop button at any time, which I will do so you can hear me. Not only does Deals Direct offer products at amazing prices, but they give you all the support you need, including live chats from 8 AM to midnight. So if you have any problems whatsoever with your mixer, just get online and they'll look after you. I'm Andy and I wish you many, many hours of mixing pleasure with your Sheffield Mixer. Now go forth and bake up that banquet.